Got to keep doing that.
And obviously special teams a big factor in the game again because you guys tie it and then they get that 4 minutes and you score twice. I guess just how big of maybe a turning point did that feel?
Yeah, special teams was huge tonight. We gotta still work harder to get more power play goals and get more momentum. Like I said, just gotta work on special teams a little more, clarify a few things, and work a little harder in certain areas, and just try to stay positive, going forward.
Is there any one thing you look at with the PK that you say, geez, we could be doing this better, or does it just seem like a collection of mistakes or breakdowns?
Yeah, obviously you're going to make mistakes, so you just got to try to minimize, if one after the other, just that kind of thing. So, our PK is obviously really good, so, sometimes it goes ups and downs. You just got to work through it and, stick together, so
right.
We'll be fine.
Is it just, I guess, extra frustrating when you guys are playing so well 5-on-5, right? And I assume you look at today's game and really like a lot of the 5-on-5, but unfortunately it's not paying off maybe the way you'd like?
Yeah, we got to get some good bounces our way and, clean up some mistakes. I think, together maybe just talk a little more out there, whether it's just coming back, checking, talking to each other on who's got what, and, when we get forechecking, we're really good, so
right.
We just got to keep that mentality of just connection.
Just one more for me, but you guys
Right, another one off the pad. So, overall, I thought we controlled a lot of the pace of the game. That's it's going to come down to those small things, and obviously special teams. We're looking to improve those for sure.
We've seen you score a lot of slick goals. Where does that one tonight kind of rank? You made a lot of moves there in a very short amount of space.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's for you guys to decide, but. Just good breakouts. Got it out wide, and the D started sliding before I even kind of made a play, so it kind of made up my mind for me, just to take that ice in the front. And if you can go back against the grain, especially on the backhand, I don't think he's really expecting that, the goaltender. So that was kind of my mindset coming in there to the middle.
The way to get that power play goal in the third, and the way is it important not just to get the result, but kind of a reminder that sometimes just putting a puck on net. It looks like it hit Cole and Alex on the way in, right?
Yeah, obviously having Cole and Alex, two lefties there on my side, that shot tip comes available. We're really trying to focus on more of a net front presence, and sometimes that's what it needs on that power play, even 5-on-5, is to get one of those just pucks and bodies around the net. And you saw that a couple games ago. Rangers too, tip in front. And a lot of these goals are just shots that get to the net. You just got to get past, especially a team like Vegas who blocks a ton of shots. It's just getting past it, and I'll work them down low and try to get the rebounds.
I was going to ask about the shot block. You see them, I think in the first, they blocked 8 of 16 shot attempts, so 50% don't even get through. That's impressive to see them kind of sacrificing that way, and I guess you can see maybe why they're off to such a strong start in the way they play.
Yeah, it's definitely a function of how they defend. They keep their 2Ds really close to home in that front. Really focus on shot lanes, and they give up different options because of the way they defend, but that's definitely a strength of theirs, and everybody knows it. That being said, for us, it's about moving the shot angle, and when you get the puck, knowing where it's going, and having your feet moving to try to manipulate them, and that's something that we for sure can work on. A lot of teams are kind of switching to that center release coverage, so that's something that we can look at the tape and try to build on and learn.
Thanks. Appreciate it. To tie the game there in the second and then the double minor, did you feel that was where the game maybe turned? Or
Yeah, I mean, you know what? For those first 8 minutes of that second period, we were dominating them, hem them in the rink, and it happens. You know what? Obviously Apple didn't mean to do that. It's a 4-minute minor, but for us to give up 2 goals like we did, line changes and giving up odd man rushes that we didn't have to give up on those 2 goals, and then we did battle back, got a power play goal, and we're sitting there again real close, and bad line change again, and ends up in the back of our net. So those are on us. Obviously, those type of things you can control. They're within your own grasp to handle, and we got to be better at that.
I was going to ask about, maybe like you said, bad line change, but Logan Thompson makes a heck of a pass.
Whatever. We had 4 guys.
Yeah.
We had 4 guys come to the bench. So I think anybody's going to make that pass if they see that the other team is sending everybody to the bench at that time. So that was just critical error by us.
Does that just underline that it's not 1 or 2 things that you can identify with the PK? Like there's a bunch of mistakes.
In the first we did a really good job, and then the one later on in the second we did a good job. It just it's a breakdown here or there. Something happens and it's in the back end net. I've been through these trends before.
Sure.
And you got to find a way to get one of those games where you shut down the opposition and you build off of that. no different our power play. Had some real good looks tonight, and they scored a goal, and now hopefully they build off of that and go into Arizona. And I'm feeling good about it.
Right, and the way they scored that goal with a shot and traffic in front and hits a couple guys, like it wasn't maybe the prettiest goal, but that's effective, right?
And Lau had mentioned about getting shots, getting pucks to the net front, creating the scrambles, and I thought we did a better job of that.
You switched Alex and Mason in the
I switched everybody. I was just trying to, I was trying to get something going. Switched our defense partners. Just really didn't like after, we gave up the 2 shorthanded goals. We got real sloppy there for the last 10 minutes of that second period, and it was kind of wide open, and just wanted to kind of reset everybody. And we got ourselves going again in the third, got some good shifts, and we scored that power play goal, made it 3-2, and we're hoping to make it a little bit better and then get another tough one.
I don't know what the totals ended. I think Vegas was upwards of 20 plus shot blocks. It's hard to get shots through, right? First period, I think they had 8, including a couple big ones on the PK. So is that something Vegas does especially well?
Yeah. That's their DNA. If you watch, their playoffs all through, we saw lots of them, and it's what they do well. Their defensemen do a great job, and their forwards, of getting in the lanes and make it hard on you. You got to work to, 1, to get shots in, and 2, you got to work to find, if it does get down to the net, work to get rebounds and find those second, third opportunities.
All right.
Takes a look, hands it off to Shifley. He gives it to Morrissey. Morrissey's passing for a tip.